One source. Let's move on to the GSA, because the House is holding a hearing today as they party again in Nashville, and a new investigation shows officials were paid an additional $30 million in undisclosed bonuses. So there is more and more information coming out now thanks to the Freedom of Information Act. People are trying to get their hands on exactly what kind of taxpayer money was going into these parties. Well, it turns out that a lot of these parties, the prices and finances were never even documented. So we may never know how much taxpayer money actually went into these boondoggles.
And I think Congressman John Mica said they've got about 70 to look into.
Yeah. And the one in Las Vegas that essentially was the straw that, well, the party straw that broke the camel's back. That was just the tip of the iceberg.
Broke the camel's hot tub.
There you go. Yeah, there's Jeff Neely right there.
Right.
Jeff Denham, a Republican from California who will chair the subcommittee, had this to say about the troubles at the GSA, Party Central.
There's all this talk about transparency, yet every time we find out about one of these conferences, they try to hide the information from us. So whether it's, the drummers that we just saw in the D.C. conference or the hot tubs and mimes that they had in Las Vegas, it's got to stop.
You don't know what the cost of this conference is. It's a question of just running afoul of what the executive order was.
It's certainly running afoul of the executive order, but the one they did last year was $1 million. They've done 77 conferences after the executive order went through.
That's the place to work. Mike, if you want to go to parties, the GSA back in the day.
But the scary thing is it's probably not just the GSA. I mean, I think this is what Americans are finding out now, that this is sort of the culture of the way the federal government has operated for a long time, where nobody was really checking checks and balances. You got to wonder if it's not just the GSA, right? It's got to be a bunch of other federal agencies who are having these kind of parties, and nobody was holding anyone accountable.
Well, at the GSA, the party seems to be over.
We thought that last day.
Exactly. And then there was Nashville. Yeah.